2.7, linear models and scatter plots. Okay, turn to page 223 for me. We have to copy stuff that's out of this book, and I'm not writing it all down.
Dang it, so we're gonna do on
223.
Yeah, 223. Okay, we're going to construct a scatter plot. Who remembers how to construct a scatter plot?
Get up there, Parker.
Parker teaches a class.
You know, I suddenly
That's
forgot.
appropriate.
Okay, where do you have to go to input your data? First, you have to clear list and all that
Hello.
You
stuff.
have to clear your y equal thingy.
Yes, you do. So you need to hit stat, the button stat.
I didn't know it was Sports Illustrated.
Stat.
Stat. Hit the statistics button, the stat button.
Mm.
Okay? You are going to hit stat. Then you're going to go down to number 4, or whatever one says clear list. Mine's an older calculator, so it might be a different number on yours. And you're going to hit enter. And you're going to press, so clear list. And then the third step, you're going to press second and the number 1, because it will give you list 1.
Wait, so after stat,
Go to clear list.
But and then press the button, press enter, clear list, and then press second, number 1. Put a comma in there. The comma's under sign.
Okay.
And then you're going to press second and 2
where's the comma? Oh, there.
under sign. Second and the number 2, and then you're going to press enter because you can clear list 1 and 2 at the same time.
And then we hit enter.
Yes, and then hit enter.
It says done.
Yes, that means it has cleared those lists for you. Now, you're going to press stat again.
Hold on. I need to write that.
I know, I'm writing the steps for you too.
Yeah, but that doesn't.
I don't know what
The comma is under sign.
Like this cosine or sine?
Under sign.
There's no comma.
Yes, there is.
But it just says sine.
This is the comma. Let's press
I'm
second.
so stupid. I was looking for everywhere. I was like, where's the comma?
Okay. ST18. Stat. Okay? Then after you've done all that and it says done, you're gonna hit stat again. And you're going to go into edit.
What is this?
So just the sixth step?
Bro, there's
Yes.
no way I'm gonna remember this.
That's why I have the steps written, so that hopefully you can write them down and remember. Now you should have L1, L2, L3. They should all be clear on your stat thing. Beautiful. Or L4, L5, however many you have. I have an old one, so I only have 3 lists. Some of you have the newer ones, so you have several lists. Okay, now on page 223, do you see that chart that says year 2008 through 2013 and population in millions, 304 to 316? Page 223.
You're so behind, Parker. Didn't you hear everything she just said? I didn't.
Whoa, the picture on here. Where you died.
That's not what I was thinking.
I want you to put into L1 the year.
Wait, so like
If I were you, I would not put in 2008. I would put in 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Wait,
I guess you can.
What?
I lost my question.
Okay. Under L2, you're going to put the population. I would put that as is. So 304.1.
Were we supposed to be doing this in our
Yes.
thing? We just put the number?
Yep. 306.8.
No, that's not what happened.
311.
You did
Wait,
something.
so do we like? Oh, okay.
313.
I get it
And 316.1.
now.
I'm going to put this in after I wrote it up on the board, and I'm sure I'll still.
Yeah, this ain't working.
I got it. Do I hit enter after I'm done?
No, just wait.
Why would
You can, but just wait. What do you need, Dakota?
You need to
I don't
capture
do that
it.
though. You can.
I
press
gave
like
him a
that.
calculator.
There. Just put in like. Put in.
Yeah, but it goes down there.
And it goes there.
What?
It's tricky.
Hold on, would you press up to this?
Just press that button. Put like 9 in and then press that button.
and then press the arrow button.
Oh, that's just cool.
Okay, so I have all of my data in. I'll give you a second to get all of your data in.
Yeah, my take one.
How was your weekend, Peters?
Good, thank you, Parker.
How do you just start a conversation?
Yeah, in the middle of teaching us.
I'm stuck on step number 3. How do you get second to number 1?
You hit the button second, and then hit the number 1.
And bring me a calculator.
Reading,
What's step eight?
Matthew's gonna throw 50. 11.6.
Let me see something on yours. Okay, I know
Why can't I have been lucky and got like a really smart guy?
Oh, I picked up
Don't make it do my
8,
work
9, 10,
for
11,
me.
12, 13. That's a relatable
Find
thing.
smart shit.
Yeah.
what it is. Okay.
You can put the calculator. And then that's what we're now.
They probably actually just help you do
Or do you put the 7 and 8?
Okay. After you get all of that data in, you need to press the button second and Y equals. That's going to take you to a screen that allows you to see if your plots are turned on or off.
Mine are all.
If they're off, you have to go to where it says off, highlight it.
Wait, hold on, it's not moving.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. Got it. Mine doesn't move.
That doesn't move either.
Peters, help.
Where's the Y equals?
It's not touchscreen.
Up left, left corner.
Number 5 is on.
Yeah, it's not touchscreen.
Okay, so here's the deal. If yours doesn't go to highlight, then you have to hit enter, and then you have to hit on for
How do you
each
go-
of them.
How do you go back?
So if yours doesn't let you change it from the main screen, you're gonna hit enter here, and then you're gonna press on. and then
How do you go back?
Over here,
Enter,
enter, and hit on, yep.
and then enter.
Hey, go back.
How do I go back?
Pressing second, Y equals, and
Shoot.
yours are off.
You can
so
click
hit enter,
stat and go back from
you
there.
have to
How do
hit
you
on,
log,
same
dude?
thing. Hit enter,
This
and
is
hit it on.
stupid, man.
I agree completely.
Oh
Hey,
shit,
I
mine
got
just-
it. Never mind, I'm good.
So then you can go back by
Stat.
clicking stat. It's okay.
Okay, now you've gone and you turned your plots on.
Mine turned them all off.
Yeah, I turned them on.
Well, what did you do?
No,
Yeah.
no, Peters. How
What
get
did you
back
do,
after this?
Parker?
Press a few buttons and boom.
Well, you don't know how to tune your plots, huh?
Now,
Okay, now
here's
they're
the
both
deal.
on.
After you do that, you're gonna hit graph. It may or may not graph something. We're gonna talk about what happens if it does not.
I don't
Wait,
know
Peters,
what
I have a
happened.
question.
Okay, what's your question?
How many, do I have to just do 1, 2, and 3?
You just have to do 1 and 2. You only put
What?
data into list 1
Oh.
and into list 2.
We got a U.
Graph.
Did you
Mine
graph
looks
something?
weird.
You probably have something.
Okay.
I have absolutely nothing. So.
Oh,
Mine
these are a
is-
continuation of the steps, Joe.
Okay, we have to change your window.
Peters. Mine's
That's
over
fi-
there.
okay. If yours graphed lines, that's because you have stuff in the Y equals spot. You need to clear it
Oh,
out.
okay.
What if yours says error? You did something wrong.
Okay.
Then that means that we have to fix your window.
What if you got nothing?
Yeah, I just got nothing.
Then we have to fix your window also.
Okay.
Okay. So then the next step would be
I
to
think
hit
my Windows
the
should-
window button. Okay. What were the numbers we put into L1?
Hold on, I need-
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So my window probably needs to be from 0 to 20 by ones. Okay? So your X minimum is 0, your X maximum is 20, your scale factor is 1.
Yeah, but what are you
Peters?
doing?
We got some students.
I know, I'm talking, I'm waiting.
I'm listening.
So
Okay,
this
so
corresponds, list 1 corresponds
minimum
with your
zero.
X. List 2 corresponds with your Y. Okay? So you need to set an X minimum.
Okay, well, why even know it's the same number?
No.
How many
Okay?
seconds
X
before
minimum, we're setting at 0 because it starts at 8.
we- Oh,
okay.
so X under special
Our
measure.
X maximum, we went to 20 because it ends at 13. So I want to just see a little bit further. Okay? Your population starts at one number,
304.
0.1. So I would set your Y minimum at what?
I don't know where I'm at.
Not 100. How about 300? Set your Y minimum at 300.
What's your X maximum again?
I would set at 20 if I were you.
Okay.
What is your Y maximum here?
320.
So let's set at 320. Good call, Drew.
Uh-huh.
What do you want to count by? You want to count by ones?
Now that'd be a little.
What are we doing on our thing?
Yeah, count by ones.
Wait, where do you put count by ones in?
Y
Two.
scale. So
What was
Y
our deal?
scale is 1 and then XRES.
How do we put that?
Don't touch that.
I'm not touching anything.
Now press graph.
All I had to do was
Mine
turn it
still
on.
says error.
Okay, let me see what's wrong with yours. Did you get boxes? Beautiful. That's what I didn't want.
Box did. Box, right?
Oh yeah, I got boxes, but it looks like it's.
Yeah, it's ugly. I got boxes too.
That's because your list is missing a number. You did something. 8, 9, 10,
It's probably because
11,
something's in your Y.
12.
If you're not getting boxes, you have something in your Y.
I messed up on that.
I didn't get a box.
Yes, you did. You have little
Where am I
boxes.
supposed to go?
That's what I want.
You have mini boxes.
Okay.
I got big boxes.
Okay, what do you need?
Yes. Little box. That's the most around.
So I'm so
Turn those on while you're at the window.
Yes.
That window button. Now you have to change it to 0, 20,
I'm bringing all the stuff in.
300.
For what?
We can bring stuff in.
Okay. So now you have this graph, yes, of boxes, okay? We want to figure out what line can go through these boxes,
A straight one.
okay?
Literally in.
We want to create a scatter plot in order, that's just how we create the scatter plot. Now,
I like how it's
does this
playing
scatter
real
plot, listen, does this scatter plot, off of this you have to tell me some things, so look at your graph. Is this scatter plot have a positive correlation, a negative correlation, or no correlation? Okay, think about it. Well, why positive, Josh?
It's going.
Because it's going up. Good, way to use some common sense. Good job.
Yeah.
Okay, so this has a positive correlation because it looks like it's a linear function, it's going up. If the points were just scattered all over the place, it would have no correlation.
Like,
If the line is falling, it has a negative correlation, okay? So that is what you are doing on your homework. Now let's talk about how we fit a line to this data, okay? How we fit a line to this data. What is the equation for a linear function? Y equals what? What is your equation for a linear function? What'd you say, Drew? You're right. What did you, mx plus b. Okay. What is your m? What, Lindsay? Slow. What is your b?
Y-intercept.
Y-intercept. Good. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the data that we plugged in already. Just ignore it. We're going to take the data we plugged in already, and we're going to look at what's going on. Okay. We're going to take the first point. What is the first point on our data that we graphed?
A Y. No,
8304.1. Okay? 8304.1. Okay, we're going to take that and we're going to plug it in so that we can create this equation. Now, we're going to say y equals my slope times 8, okay, times, well, we don't know what this is, times our time minus 8 plus 304.1. We're plugging this information in. How can I figure out a slope? What do you think I can do?
I know you do y minus y.
Yes, to figure out a slope, you do change in y over change in x. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to pick out,
we're supposed to be doing the Sonic activity.
No.
Okay.
this is by hand. I want you to pick out 2 points so that you can do this. If I were you, I would just pick out the first and last one, okay, and figure out what it is. So I'm going to do 304.1 minus 316.1 over 8 minus 13. When you do that, 304.1 minus 316.1. You end up getting negative 12 over 8 minus 13, negative 5. So you get 12/5. Okay? And 12/5 in decimal form is 2.4. So that's my slope. So I'm going to plug that into my equation. Y equals 2.4 t minus 8 plus 304.1. Okay? Now I distribute so that I can get my equation. Okay? Y equals 2.4t. 2.4 times negative 8 is negative 19.2 plus 304.1. Okay? So you simplify and you get y equals 2.4t plus 284.9. Here's the equation. Now, what you're going to do with that equation is the final step in this procedure. Step 12. Hit y equals. Well, I'm going to make it look like there's more steps. Insert equation.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so you're going to hit y equals. You're going to plug in this equation, 2.4, and instead of t, you're just going to put x because it's the same thing. Plus 284.9, and you're going to hit the graph button.
Where's the X?
The x is above matrix x,
You're
next
right,
to
it is a
alpha,
straight line.
under mode.
This?
Yes.
And then graph.
And then when you hit graph, the line should graph through your boxes.
2.4.
2.4 x plus 284.9.
Press enter.
And press enter. Press graph.
Oh!
So do you get a line that goes through your graph?
Yeah, I did.
Yes. That is what you're working on your homework tonight.
That
Is it.
How many problems do we have?
You're gonna have a few problems.
So
You
3.
said this was easy.
It is easy.
Oh my god.
It's easier than graphing it all by hand.
Hard.
Why will this not turn off?
Peter, I'm going to my locker to get more numbers.
Okay.
Every time that I'm in government class.
I love when my computer doesn't let me in.
Just
What?
so you know, this is the homework from.
That you were missing. Okay.
Thank you,
I'm gonna start touching them.
You actually know my dog, but like really high.
Yeah, he was pretty gay.
It's okay, it's right here. It's not okay, it's right here. It's just-
Yep. I'm still trying to turn this video off. Okay, give me a second. I'll give you
Wanna
your.
make easy money?
Stop.
This is how I like it.
Stop.
Need a tutor.
I'm talking about my.
Talk about that.
I still have to turn the video off because it won't turn off. Okay, here we go. Here's your homework. Let's go with page.
I bet you this lesson you need before.
Page 228.
Get on my Christian server.
Actually, let's just do, yeah. Page 228.
Join my Discord.
You're going to do 7 through 10 all, which is telling me if they have positive, negative, or no correlation. Then you're going to do 19, 21, 23.
Said 228.
Yeah.
Yep.
They
And
said a few problems. What is this?
25.
At that, you-
7 through 10, you're looking at a picture and telling me if that is positive, negative, or
That's a
neutral.
lot of work for like the brain.
Oops, I missed
I
that.
like the brain.
Why is my
I'm
computer?
only using 30% of the brain right now.
What do they think they would do?
What am I supposed to
Okay.
do?
Back quickly.
What am I supposed to
Come
do
on,
if the lady
computer.
is about to-
What?
I don't-
My computer will not let me log in.
Oh, my computer does that too. When I put in maybe my right password, I have to do it like 6 times.
I know,
before I
it's
log
so
in.
frustrating. I hate it. Like, I know what my password is.
Fuck it.
Wow.
I can't get in.
Is this the first map?
20. I don't know, maybe $10 in the homework.
No, Dakota, stop. Why, computer, why?
Josh, where do you get your marbles?
No clue.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
$10.
What about 9? I guess a positive.
But you could argue, yeah.
Work, guys, work.
Wait, so is 9 positive because it ends up going back up, or is it just no correlation between the two?
On number 9.
Yeah, there's like a U.
Oh, yeah. No correlation, well, yes, it's no correlation because it's not a linear function, because it's a quadratic function.
Oh. Interesting.
Ellen, get the right answers, copy them down, because I gotta steal that back in a minute.